Okay. Let's go take care of the... No, let's go to this first. I don't think this is going to be matriarch writing, but you never know. Probably going to be the Arturian, yep. Damn, level up. And then... and we can start getting mid and the guns. But in my free time, I've been playing, well, Star Wars Battlefront 2. And I've also been playing Star Wars The Old Republic.
Redeploying.
was definitely Thorian stuff.
Think we got him, Commander.
Oh. But yeah, I started working out today, and then I went and grabbed some food. Then I got back, you know, rested a little bit, just to like, just sat down and like watched Twitch or whatever, just to kind of like let my food digest, and then started stream.
Rescuers? Oh, thank God. See? I told you somebody would come to investigate that signal. My name is Dr. Ross, Chief Exogeny Researcher at this facility. We've been trapped in this room for days. We're almost out of food and water. You got here just in time.
Not so fast. First you're gonna tell me why this place is overrun with Thorian creepers.
How do you know about the Thorian?
I know what Exogeny was up to. I saw what they let the Thorian do to those colonists, so I destroyed it.
Our secret's out then. No point in my lying. You already know the worst. The creepers here were created using altered samples from the specimens on Pharos. We discovered a way to turn them into docile, obedient servants. Everything was going fine until a few days ago. Then all the creepers suddenly went berserk. Only a handful of us made it back into the safety of this room.
Any idea why they turned on you?
Maybe there was still some kind of link between the creepers and the Thorian back on Pharos. The
Probably.
Thorian was unlike any other life form we've ever studied. I can't explain how, but maybe when it died, it somehow set off the creepers here.
I've heard all I need to.
Look, I know what we did here was wrong. I'll admit that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's over now.
Is it?
There's no sense reporting this to the authorities, right?
Too many people died here. Their blood is on your hands.
Be reasonable. I didn't mean for this to happen. Besides, how does it help anyone if I end up in jail? Normally Exogeny would have my back, but it sounds like they're going to have their hands full cleaning up the mess on Pharos.
Yeah.
But I've got money. A nice little emergency fund I set up. It's yours if you let us go.
This isn't about money. It's about justice. Blood for blood.
That's not going to happen.
Mm.
Open fire.
Is it not?
Open fire!
Exogeny's second rank mercs proved no match for the trained Alliance Marine. With the last of the scientist crew dead, there's no reason to linger here. Hell yeah.
That's it. Bag him and tag him.
Alright. Let's go back to the Normandy and do more side quests. Maybe I should have taken a nap before starting stream. No, I shouldn't, honestly. I need to get my sleeping schedule back on track. And not be up all night and sleep all day. Wait, didn't I already do Pharaohs? Yeah. Yeah, very minor.
Message coming in from the brass at Arcturus. Patching it through.
Normandy? Admiral Hackett here. We're getting reports of a marked increase in Geth activity in the Skyllian Verge. Surveillance drones have identified Geth outposts on 4 different planets in the Armstrong cluster. We need someone to take them out.
We have any idea what they're after?
Hard to say. They may be just gathering intel on us. Or maybe they're setting up staging grounds for hit-and-run attacks on human colonies.
It could be the first wave of an invasion.
Let's hope not. We need someone to investigate this, Shepard. Finding Saren is still your top priority, but you've got experience fighting the Geth. You're the logical choice to take out these outposts. We're transmitting all the locations of known Geth outposts in the Armstrong cluster to the Normandy now. Admiral Hackett out.
Oh, damn. I'm pretty sure, like, at the end, this is technically, like, Tally's quest. Because at the end of it, Tally gets something for her, doing matriarch writing. Tally gets something for her pilgrimage. So we're going to be using Tally for this. Holy shit, I've never used Tally. Okay then. Damn. And then I can get rid of the human medium armor. Honestly, probably would be better if I just sold it. But it would. I'm gonna make sure graded so we have 6 out of 10. What level am I? 24. I'm pretty sure max level's 35. Or not 35, 30. So we're almost there. We still have no bear. We still have Burmire and Novaria. Ugh, we have to go inside. I guess that doesn't break. Cryo ammo. Shit. More came in. Let me guess. This time it's Geth. Yep. Oh, I'm kind of sore from working out. I don't know how people do it every day. I mean, I'm gonna have to do it every day, but still.
One down, 3 to go.
I'm gonna have to do it every day, except weekends. No, maybe I'll do it one day on the weekend, and then I'll have like one rest day out of the week. Which will be Sunday. Oh, shit. Yep, probably should be. It's one more shot and he's dead. We gotta have that at full health because we're going to be fighting death in it. So I'm waking up more and more as we play. It's just my body's starting to recover from working out.
We're halfway to driving these synthetic bastards out of this system.
I do remember once you like clear these 4 planets, then it gives you the location of. Ooh, matriarch relics. Sweet. Now we need 3 more. It gives you the location of the like main base, and then you have to go wipe it out. And that's where you get, you know, Tally's pilgrimage quest thing. Anomaly, and then a little laggy. Is there like a new graphics off? Yeah. That's better. It's like all these shadows were doing whatever. Oh, nope. Let's go around this big hole. I need to go get water soon. That's the anomaly, right? Then what's this? Get out. The fuck? Alright, guess shouldn't be coming in this sector anymore. Damn. Give me all the best stuff. Not 200 or over, we don't want it. How is this better than what I have? Oh, because I have light armor on, I think.
left. The sooner we get rid of it, the sooner this cluster's secure.
We destroyed the ship. But I bet there's another ship. Or hopefully, since we destroyed it, it won't go to the next planet. But I doubt it. I bet a ship will still show up and drop reinforcements. Oh right, I leveled up. Advance that because it's closer. Oh, is this another Thresher Mall? Not here, but like, there's got to be another Thresher Mall over here. Hold on. Let me save before we even think about fighting this thing. Or maybe not. Huh. apparently I can't reach that far. Or they can shoot that far. Okay. But I'm thinking of like what kind of character I want to make for the Outer Worlds after this game. It's either going to be a sniper or a heavy weapons person. And I'm just not sure which one yet. Can we shoot it off?
I'm surprised. I figured one of these outposts would be the main base of operations for this incursion.
Hold on. This receiver's picking up some kind of transmission. Based on the signal strength, I'd say it's coming from inside this star cluster.
It's gotta be the main base. We can use the signal to lock onto its location and go take it out.
Yeah. Good idea. Fulcrum. Sounds like something from Fulcrum. Star Wars, maybe? So... I don't know. From like a... I don't know, something I've played or watched. No idea. Ah. It's probably from Star Wars: The Old Republic. Two matriarch writings. Now we just need 2 more. Really? I think once we turn in the Nasana Daintiest quest, I think we're going to do Vermeer. I think that's the play. And then Novaria's last. Because, so, Barrows, you know, you get the protein understanding of the beacon, so you can interpret it. Vermeer, you get the rest of the message. But on Novaria, you get the coordinates to where you're supposed to go, which I think should be last. Because after Vermeer, you find out, you know what planet, but you don't know the coordinates. But Novaria, you get the coordinates. As Lascas falls, you hear music from across the room. One of the monitors, a Quarian, stands before the hushed crowd, warbling a mournful something something. Tally doesn't say anything there.
You lead. I'll follow.
I guess only you gotta talk to her on the Normandy. We gotta talk to everyone on the Normandy because we just did all their side quests. So we'll turn in the Sana Daintiest's quest. And then
Message from Admiral Hackett, Commander.
And
Patching
then
it
we'll
through.
talk to everyone and
We
then go to
just received
Vermeer.
your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hack it out.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Let's... Umi Nash match. Let's go. Couple goals.
Alliance officials report that a Geth incursion into the Armstrong cluster has been repulsed, with the Geth suffering heavy casualties.
Yep, that was me.
In the event of future Geth activity, the Alliance plans to maintain a strong security presence in the area.
Premium location. A Presidium location. Wait, where we go? Embassy. Right.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to
So
be
we got
your
to turn on
guide.
this Nasana Daintiest quest. And that's why I brought Liara, because Nasana Daintiest is a Nasari. And I want to see if Liara has anything to say.
Yes, Shepard? Did you find my sister?
Dahlia's dead. I killed her myself. If you don't want to end up like her, start talking.
No need to raise your voice, Commander. Surely you can understand why I lied to you. If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. That is why I misled you. I could not risk you exposing me. But now that Dahlia is out of the picture, it's no longer a problem.
Next time, do your own dirty work.
I am sorry I wasn't honest with you. We have trust issues in my family. Obviously. I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
I'm a Spectre, not some merc for hire. I can find credits anywhere.
True, but I'm the only one who can authorize you to purchase prototype Asari mods.
Now we're
I will
talking.
get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client list. I think you'd be very interested in what they have available. Goodbye, Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
I'm assuming it's like a license that she gave me, so I can like buy it on the ship.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your...
How much money do I got? 2 million. Not bad.
The guide.
Admiral Kahoku, a respected member of the Alliance military, has passed away.
Yeah, by Cerberus.
The
He was
veteran soldier
murdered.
who won the love of his troops during conflict with the Batarians died of natural causes.
Bullshit.
Kahoku is survived by his wife and 3 children, who are planning a small private memorial service.
Cerberus killed him. Didn't die of natural causes. Motherfucker, the lion.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Talk to Liara. See if there's anything we can talk about.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I like talking with you, Liara, no matter what the subject.
Then let us talk about you. Are you okay?
I'm not sleeping well. The visions keep me up at night.
I wish there was something I could do to help you. You need to be at your best, Commander. The crew relies on you for leadership. It can be a heavy burden.
I can handle the responsibility of command. But if I don't stop Saren, the entire galaxy gets wiped out.
I'm sorry, Commander. The last thing you need is someone constantly reminding you of how grim things are. Is there anything else you would rather talk about?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Shepard,
So, you'd rather be a merc than help your people?
I'm a fighter. It's what I do.
Aren't you at all worried about what will happen to the Krogan?
What the hell do you want me to do about it, Shepard? I'm tired of sticking my ass on the line and getting nothing for it.
So you decided to go your own way?
I decided killing for credits was better than killing for a lost cause. I'm no hero, Shepard. Bottom line, killing for credits simplifies things.
You ever think about helping your people?
I try not to. But there's a lot of Krogan mercs out there. I'm always running into them. Half the time I'm being paid to kill them. But that's just part of the job. You don't get to pick who your enemies are.
How long have you been a merc?
Long enough. I took my first contract right after I left my home system. It's good work if it doesn't kill you.
I get the feeling you enjoy your work.
Sure. You get to see the galaxy on someone else's credits, and most days end with a good fight. I've tried more organized fighting, private armies and such, but it gets too messy. I fight best on my own, or in very small groups. I don't like people relying on me, and I bloody well don't like relying on them.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Correct.
Hey, Skipper. Any interest in a small drink? It's a special occasion.
What's the occasion?
It's Armistice Day, when the First Contact War ended. My family always marks it. Since I'm the only Williams aboard, I thought I'd ask you.
Seems like an odd thing to celebrate. That was 26 years ago.
In our family, it's not really a celebration, more like an obligation. Don't tell me you don't know about my family. My commanders always find out. It's not in my files or something?
There's almost nothing in your files. Technical scores and a list of crap assignments.
There's a reason for the crap assignments. I'm General Williams' granddaughter, the commander of the Shanxi garrison in the war. The only human ever to surrender to an alien race.
I see. That's why you drive yourself so hard.
A Williams has to be better than the best, if only to avoid suspicion. That's what my dad told me the night before he retired. Takes a special kind of thick-headed to march into a job where your family's blacklisted. I did it anyway. I'm not gonna let our name go down with Arnold and Quisling. Granddad deserved better than that.
What happened to your grandfather after the war?
He was relieved of command as soon as Shanxi was liberated. They brought him back to Earth in irons, but there was never a trial. They quietly demoted him and stuck him behind a desk. He retired a year later and spent the rest of his life working construction in the colonies. Sometimes we hear about attempts to get him exonerated in some official way. Nothing ever comes of them.
As I recall, your grandfather held out for a long time.
The Turians wrecked the orbitals in the first wave and occupied the major cities. They sat in orbit, dropping rocks on anything that moved. Granddad dispersed the troops, but when they went into the cities for supplies, the Turians would wreck a block to eliminate one fire team. Civilians were dying, his troops were starving, and he couldn't contact Alliance High Command. So he surrendered the garrison.
I should have figured this out myself. I don't know how I can help you, though.
Look at who I am, Shepard. Do you ever hear me ask for help? It's not that bad things don't happen to me. If you stay with me long enough, maybe I'll tell you about some of them. But I deal with them myself. I don't need a shoulder to cry on, a knight to rescue me, or a man to make me happy. This is who I am. I like her. And you better like her too. So, you still interested in me? Baggage and all?
Everyone comes with baggage, Ash. The trick is finding a matched set.
That's awful. Tell me you got that out of a fortune cookie. But hey, once we save the galaxy, maybe the Alliance will get its act together. Start acting like an actual government.
The Alliance isn't perfect, but it does well enough.
Have to disagree with you there, Skipper. Giving aliens the run of our most advanced ship? Kowtowing to the Council?
The Alliance should be able to stand on its own. We can't. Yet. Why not learn from the races who've been standing for the last 1,000 years?
How can you say that, given everything we've seen out here? They're already acting like Saren is our problem, already sicking us on the bear. The Council races will always think of themselves first. It's human nature. We can't afford to trust them, not if the survival of humanity is on the line.
Ash, you believe in an infallible, all-knowing God with a plan for the universe. All the grief we get from the Council must be part of that, right?
Well, that's... Huh. Guess I never thought of it that way. All big picture, I mean. It doesn't make what happened to Granddad any better, though.
What happened to your grandfather shouldn't have happened.
Well, at least somebody knows that. You and he would have gotten along. He was a tough old bastard. I have a feeling things will come to a head soon. But don't worry, Shepard. I'll protect you.
We'll talk
Better.
later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Something bothering you?
It's Saren. I'm starting to wonder whether we'll ever find him. He's always one step ahead of us, and he's got those damn Geth.
We're getting close, Garrus. We'll find him.
I wish I had your confidence. I just can't stand the thought of him getting away with everything he's done. I know you're doing everything you can, and if anyone can catch him, it's you, but if there's anything else I can do to help, anything, just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
I understand your concern, but we'll find him. Just make sure you're ready to go when we do.
Yes, sir. I'll be ready. Can I ask you something, Commander?
What is it?
Are you worried that the Council might be protecting Saren. I mean, they were really dragging their heels before. What if we find him, bring him back to the Citadel, and they refuse to act?
I get the feeling this isn't a question. Speak your mind, Garrus.
Well, maybe we shouldn't give them the chance, Commander. In my opinion, Saren's too dangerous to be kept alive. Too much could happen. He could escape, or the Council might let him go. If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him permanently.
I'm glad you see it that way. I never had any intention of capturing that bastard. When I see him, he dies.
Good. The Council won't like it, but they can't stop you either. You see, this is why I want to be a Spectre. You never have to worry about bureaucratic idiots making a mess of everything.
Just make sure you're ready when it happens.
Yes, sir.
Shepard, I need to talk to you. It's important.
Is something wrong?
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
You want to bring this data back to the migrant fleet?
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
It'll take years to decipher and analyze the data.
Maybe even decades, but it's worth the time. This information will give us new insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
Go ahead, make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt. One I can never repay. The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Saren and his Geth armies are defeated.
I never wanted anything more.
Thank you, Shepard.
So the question is, do we kill Rex on Vermeer? I'm gonna look this up. Okay. Hold on. Let me get to Vermeer. Well, we will be taking Rex and Ashley.
Commander, I'm reading a signal. Must be our Solarian infiltration team.
Check out those defense towers.
Drop the Mako. We'll go in hot and take them up.
I'll get you in underneath their radar, Commander. We've got a clean drop, Commander.
Stay out of range and continue evasive maneuvers until I bring those AA towers down.
I know the drill. Meet you at the camp once those towers are offline. Joker out.
Barrels. Where am I? Here we go. Yeah, the Renegade option is killing Rex. But I don't know if I want to do that. Ugh. But it's the Renegade option. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. Because I'm gonna tell you now. I mean, I probably will have to kill Rex, but this game's been out long enough for people to know what happens, right? So, but well, then we don't get Rex for the DLC and the 3 for the Citadel DLC. But then if we kill Rex, we get the Krogan support. If we don't want to cure the Genophage. Hard decisions. Fun stuff, but we're gonna have to kill Rex, I think. I don't want to do it, but Renegade is not turning into a phase, I believe. I'll have to look it up.
There's the artillery, Shepard.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to kill Red. Fuck.
Heads up!
I don't want to. I'm doing a full Renegade run, so anything Renegade would do, no matter how hard it is.
I'm reading that the grid is down, Commander. On approach to the Solarian base now. Out.
Ready to move, Commander.
It's the only option. No, I'm gonna have to look it up. Do we get Paragon securing the dinner bait? Because I know what ending I'm going to do. And so if I don't clear the dinner page, they're probably going to be wiped out forever. We're just going to suck ass.
Heading to position.
And my heart's going to break.
That did it. We shouldn't have any more trouble reaching the camp.
Commander, Normandy's touched down at the base, but it looks like we're grounded. The Solarian captain can explain when we get here.
There's the Solarian camp. So what are we supposed to do now?
Stay put until we can come up with a plan.
Are you in charge here? What's the situation?
I'm Captain Kirahi, 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG. You and your crew have just landed in the middle of a hot zone. Every AA gun within 10 miles has been alerted to your presence.
What are we supposed to do in the meantime?
We stay put until the Council sends the reinforcements we requested.
We are the reinforcements.
What? You're all they sent? I told the Council to send a fleet.
We couldn't understand your transmission. They sent me to investigate.
That is a repetition of our task. I lost half my men investigating this place.
So what have you found?
Saren's base of operations. He set up a research facility here, but it's crawling with Geth and very well fortified.
What's Saren researching?
He's using the facility to breed an army of Krogan.
How is that possible?
Apparently, Saren has discovered a cure for the genophage.
What's so important about curing this genophage?
It was the solution to the Krogan problem.
We introduced the genophage to the Krogan population after the uprising, to quell their numbers. Without it, the Krogan will quickly overrun the galaxy. And these Krogan follow Saren.
The Geth are bad enough, but a Krogan army, he'd be almost unstoppable.
Exactly my thoughts. We must ensure that this facility and its secrets are destroyed.
Destroyed? I don't think so. Our people are dying. This cure can save them.
If that cure leaves this planet, the Krogan will become unstoppable. We can't make the same mistake again.
We are not a mistake.
Is he going to be a problem? We already have enough angry Krogan to deal with.
Don't worry about it, Captain.
I do worry. That's why I'm still alive. Why don't you go talk to the Krogan? My men and I need some time to come up with a new plan of attack. In the meantime, if you need any supplies, you can talk to Commander Rentola. He's in one of the tents nearby.
Looks like things are a bit of a mess.
Yeah. I wouldn't be so worried if it wasn't for Rex. He looks like he's gonna blow a gasket.
You think I should go talk to him?
It wouldn't hurt. Well, it might, actually. Just do it carefully.
I'll be careful, but be ready, just in case.
I'm always ready.
Okay. Damn. Ooh, actually. I don't. Definitely safe before we even make a decision. Because if we let Rex live, we're curing the genophage. If we kill Rex, we're not curing the genophage. Okay. Alright, well. I made my decision. And you're about to find out what it is.
This isn't right, Shepard. If there's a cure for the genophage, we can't destroy it.
This has to be done. Saren's the enemy, not me.
Really? Saren created a cure for my people. You want to destroy it. Help me out here, Shepard. The lines between friend and foe are getting a little blurry from where I stand.
I don't care what your personal feelings are. This base gets destroyed.
Don't push me, Shepard. I followed you because I wanted to fight for something more than credits. I've been loyal to you so far. Hell, you did more for me than my family ever did. But if I'm going to keep following you, I need to know we're doing it for the right reasons.
Rex, these Krogan are not your people. They're slaves of Saren. Tools. Is that what you want for them?
Ah, shit.
No, we were tools for the Council once. Just one thing.
Nope. I fucked up. It's because I've never done Vermeer where I've never killed Rex and gotten his arm. I've never killed Rex actually ever.
This isn't right, Shepard.
This has to be done.
Really? Saren, help me out here, Shepard. The line.
I don't care what your personal feelings.
Don't push me, Shepard. I followed you because I wanted to fight for something more than credits. I've been loyal to you so far. Hell, you did more for me than my family ever did. But if I'm going to keep following you, I need to know we're doing it for the right reasons.
All you need to know is that I'm giving you an order to fall in line.
So that's it. All this time, and that's all I get from you. How can you not see what this means to the Krogan? This base can't be destroyed. I won't allow it.
Do we kill him, or should we get Ashley to kill him? Oh, I kind of want to see. Okay, so you kind of get the same Renegade points if you shoot him or if... Honestly, okay, so I know my guy's Renegade, right? But maybe, let's say, you know, just because we're so close to Rex and we kind of see him as a friend, let's say we hesitate. And so Ashley sees that we're kind of like debating whether or not to shoot, but she sees Rex is about to shoot us. And so maybe she comes in and saves us. Or do we just shoot him? Like, is it more badass for us to shoot him or to have our love interest shoot him? I feel like you should be able to have you and Ashley shoot them together, and that's how y'all fall in love. You kill Rex together. Imagine, that'd be like the most genocidal fucking psychopaths ever. Now I'll shoot him myself.
Commander, are you all right?
I'm feeling a hell of a lot better than he is.
Yeah, I guess so. What happened?
He just proved to us why this place needs to be completely destroyed.
Damn, I knew he was angry. I just didn't think he'd lose his life over it.
Better him than the commander.
Yeah, I suppose.
It won't be an easy fight, but we're ready when you are.
The Krogan doom themselves with their obstinance.
I'm sorry, Rex. My heart broke.
Greetings, human. I am Commander Rentola.
Let me see what you have.
What little there is.
I'm sorry the Krogan couldn't be reasoned with. Shall I arrange for a council-sponsored service? Or should we dump his body in the swamps?
He betrayed me. Leave his body here to rot.
I'll have my men drag his corpse to the swamps later.
Damn.
Assuming he survived the assault on Saren's base.
Fuck, dude. My guy's just like, fuck him. Fuck. Damn. Ugh. That's pretty brutal.
I assume that means you've come up with a plan.
Of sorts. We can convert our ship's drive system into a 20-kiloton ordnance. Crude, but effective.
Nice. Drop that nuke from orbit, and Saren can kiss his Turian ass goodbye.
Unfortunately, the facility is too well fortified for that. We'll need to place the bomb at a precise location.
Where do we take the nuke? And how do we get there?
The bomb must be taken to the far side of the facility. Your ship can drop it off, but we'll need to infiltrate the base, disable the AA guns, and pacify any ground forces first.
You want us to go in on foot? We don't have enough men.
Good. I prefer a straight fight anyway.
It won't be that simple. We just don't have the numbers to meet them head-on. I'm going to divide my men into 3 teams and hit the front of the facility. While we've got their attention, you can sneak your shadow team in the back.
I just hope you survive long enough to be useful.
We're tougher than we look, Commander. But it's true. I don't expect many of us will make it out alive. And that makes what I'm going to ask even more difficult. I need one of your men to accompany me, to help coordinate the teams.
I don't make a habit of placing my people under someone else's command.
I understand that this mission is too important for personal preferences to get in the way.
He's right, Commander. We can't do this without both teams at their best. I volunteer.
Not so fast, LT. Commander Shepard will need you to arm the nuke. I'll go with the Solarians.
With all due respect, Gunnery Chief, it's not your place to decide.
Why is it that whenever someone says, with all due respect, they really mean kiss my ass?
Who would be better suited to the mission?
Either of these two will do, Commander. Both seem willing to sacrifice their lives if necessary, though if we are lucky, such sacrifices won't be required.
Elenko, you're with the captain. Keep it simple, understood?
Aye, aye, Commander.
I will have the ordnance loaded onto the Normandy and brief your crew on its detonation sequence. If not, then our memories will live on as martyrs to a greater cause.
You talk like this is a suicide mission.
I won't lie to you, Commander. There is a chance none of us will survive this assault, even your team. But we do what is necessary.
Let's do this.
Excellent. Then if you'll excuse me, I need to prepare my men.
Well, this is it. Don't do anything foolish while I'm gone, Ash. And that goes for you too, Commander.
We'll be fine, LT.
Yeah, good luck.
Is there something you wanted to say, Caden?
It's just weird going under someone else's command. I've got so used to working with you. All of you.
Don't worry so much. We'll see you on the other side.
I know, I just wanted to say that it's been an honor serving with you, Commander.
Whatever happens, everyone just keep shooting. We go in hard, hit him harder, and we'll be the only damn thing that comes out the other side.
You bet, Commander.
You all know the mission and what is at stake. I have come to trust each of you with my life, but I have also heard murmurs of discontent. I share your concerns. We are trained for espionage. We would be legends, but the records are sealed. Glorying in battle is not our way. Think of our heroes. A silent step who defeated a nation with a single shot. Or the ever-alert who kept armies at bay with hidden facts. These giants do not seem to give us solace here, but they are not all that we are. Before the network, there was the fleet. Before diplomacy, there were soldiers. Our influence stopped the Rachni, but before that, we held the line. Our influence stopped the Krogan, but before that, we held the line. Our influence will stop Saren. In the battle today, we will hold the line. Good luck, Commander. I hope we will meet again.
Fuck. I'm already down 2 squad mates.
Comm check. Do you read me, Commander?
Loud and clear.
Good. We'll start our push. We'll try to make it to the AA guns, but it might be up to you to finish the job. And Commander, if you see any way to undermine their defenses, we could definitely use the help.
Damn. Fuck it. Why not?
Shadow is on the ground. Repeat, Shadow is on the ground.
Oh, shit.
Lieutenant Alenko with AE Gordon. Monovite, Prieto team, move. Active.
Fire is coordinated on Monovite team. We can't reach the Geth turrets. They're out of range.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Disrupting that gives us Paragon. I do not want to do Paragon if it can be helped.
Damn it. We have to move. Anyone left from Manavai, merge up with Jayato. Lieutenant Alenko, with me. They're calling SAT strikes. Jayato, watch for comm stations. Alenko, can you see anything?
Clear. We're getting pounded. Bunker up before the aircraft return. Hold that march.
Perimeter secured.
Holding ground. Jayato around me. Shadow team must be getting close.
Where the fuck's the... Oh, okay, it's over here. How come I didn't see that?
We've got access to base security. Should be able to cut the alarms from here. Might even be able to trigger alarms on the far side of the base. It'll clear the guards out for us, but they might be too much for Lieutenant Alenko and the Solarians to handle.
Alenko can take a few more. Minimize the guard presence in the base.
Aye, aye, Commander. I hope Alenko's paying attention.
Charging up.
Solarians. Captain Kiryu said something about leaving some men. Think we got him, Commander.
Hello? Is someone out there?
Hostile spotted.
Krogan!
Not now, Shepard!
Perimeter clear.
I wasn't trying to talk to you, I was trying to open the door. Now I have no idea what fucking... what Alenko was gonna say.
Well, you're not a Geth, and you're not wearing a lab coat. I guess I'm glad to see you. Lieutenant Gonto Imnes of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment, captured during recon. I assume the fleet was called in to destroy the base?
Everyone here is indoctrinated.
You might be working for Saren.
My whole team was altered, but I was left alone as a control subject. I still have my senses, although I almost wish I didn't. I watched good people reduced to mindless husks. There wasn't anything left. Others died during the experiments. I envy them.
Do you know anything about the experiments they were conducting?
They were studying indoctrination. Symptoms, progress. Saren uses it to control his people, but I don't think he fully understands it. I don't know much else. I just saw what it did to the others. Turned them into empty husks. I can't end up like that, please. Let me out.
If I let you out, how do I know you won't just attack me?
It's obvious that I'm not crazed or drooling like the others. Let me out and I'll stay out of your way.
Sorry, I can't take that chance. I'm not opening your cell.
No, don't leave me here. Please.
Damn 9 Renegade.
No threat here, Commander. This is horrible.
Why did Saren do this? There's just no reason.
Better to die than to live like this.
I'm with you, Commander. The blast would get them anyway. And damned if I'd want to end up like this. No way.
Krogan reinforcements! Janto, hold your ground! We're being flanked!
Damn. Fuck.
What do you want? I told you everything. Who are you? Alliance, right? I knew someone would come. It tried to break me, but it couldn't. I shut it out.
Nobody's going anywhere till I get some answers.
Private Mano Savata of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG, sir. Captured well on reconnaissance 6 days ago. Glad to answer, sir. Never any questions from these bastards. Just whispers and poking and cutting. I'd have said anything to get out and get some payback. That's not too much to ask, is it? A little payback?
What do they do to you, soldier?
Experiments, but I don't know what for. The effect of incessant whispering on my shortening temper? Who knows? I just need out.
Something's not right here, Commander.
He's not part of the mission.
No. No! I need to get out. This room is too small and it keeps talking and I really want to get out of here and get some work done. I need to get out. Let me out.
I can't take that chance.
Can't take that chance. No chance. I need to do what it says. I have to. Let me out. Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!
Well, okay then.
Hostile contact!
Area secured.
Don't shoot! Please, I just want to get out of here before it's too late.
Everyone in this place is trying to kill me.
Do I look like a soldier? I'm a neurospecialist, and this job isn't worth dying over. Or worse. You think the indoctrination only affects prisoners? Sooner or later, Saren will want to dissect my brain too.
I thought this was a breeding facility.
Not this level. We're studying Sovereign's effect on organic minds. At least that's what I assumed. Saren kept us in the dark as much as possible.
You helped him, and you don't even know why?
I didn't have the option of negotiating. This position is a little more permanent than I had expected. But I can help you. This elevator behind me goes to Saren's private lab. I can get you in. See? Full access. All of Saren's private files. Are we good? Can I go?
What were you studying here?
It's that ship, Sovereign. It emits some kind of signal. Undetectable, but it's there. I've seen the effects. Saren uses it to influence his followers, to control them. It's called indoctrination. Direct exposure to the signal turns you into a mindless slave, like the Solarian test subjects. But there's collateral damage, too.
What do you mean by collateral damage?
Sovereign's signal is too strong. Spend too much time near the ship and you feel it, like a tingle at the back of the skull. It's like a whisper you can't quite hear. You're compelled to do things, but you don't know why. You just obey. Eventually, you just stop thinking for yourself. It happens to everyone at the facility. My first test subject was the man I replaced. Now I just want to get out of here before it happens to me.
Why is Saren researching this? Isn't he the one controlling it?
The signal comes from the ship. It makes us obey Saren, but I don't think he controls it. Not exactly. I think he's scared it might be affecting him. Indoctrination is subtle. By the time the effects become noticeable, it's usually too late.
Tell me more about this signal.
Signal's not exactly the right word. There's some kind of energy field emanating from the ship. It changes thought patterns. Over time, days, maybe a week, it weakens your will. You become easier to manipulate and control, but it's a degenerative condition. There's a balance between control and usefulness. The less freedom a subject maintains, the less capable it becomes.
You conducted brutal experiments on helpless test subjects. You helped Saren. You don't get to live.
I just did what I was told. I didn't have a choice. I'm sorry.
Sorry doesn't help your victims.
No! No!
Wow.
Commander, look over here. It's another beacon, like the one on Eden Prime.
This is not good.
You are not Saren.
What is that? Some kind of VI interface?
Rudimentary rudimentary creatures of blood and flesh. You touch my mind, fumbling in ignorance, incapable of understanding.
I don't think this is a VI.
There is a realm of existence so far beyond your own, you cannot
sovereign.
even imagine it. I am beyond
Sovereign's
your
a Reaper.
comprehension. I am sovereign.
Sovereign isn't just some Reaper ship Saren found. It's an actual Reaper.
Reaper, a label created by the Protheans to give voice to their destruction. In the end, what they chose to call us is irrelevant. We simply are.
The Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago. You couldn't have been there. It's impossible.
Organic life is nothing but a genetic mutation. An accident. Your lives are measured in years and decades. You wither and die. We are eternal, the pinnacle of evolution and existence. Before us, you are nothing. Your extinction is inevitable. We are the end of everything.
Whatever your plan is, it's going to fail. I'll make sure of that.
Confidence born of ignorance. The cycle cannot be broken.
Cycle? What cycle?
The pattern has repeated itself more times than you can fathom. Organic civilizations rise, evolve, advance, and at the apex of their glory, they are extinguished. The Protheans were not the first. They did not create the Citadel. They did not forge the mass relays. They merely found them. The legacy of my kind.
Why would you construct the mass relays, then leave them for someone else to find?
Your civilization is based on the technology of the mass relays. Our technology. By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire. We impose order on the chaos of organic evolution. You exist because we allow it, and you will end because we demand it.
They're harvesting us. They're here to wipe us out.
Where are the rest of the Reapers? Are you the last of your kind?
We are Legion. The time of our return is coming. Our numbers will darken the sky of every world. You cannot escape your doom.
Where did you come from? Who built you?
We have no beginning. We have no end. We are infinite. Millions of years after your civilization has been eradicated and forgotten, we will endure.
What do you want from us? Slaves? Resources?
My kind transcends your very understanding. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. You cannot even grasp the nature of our existence.
You're not even alive. Not really. You're just a machine. And machines can be broken.
Your words are as empty as your future. I am the vanguard of your destruction. This exchange is over.
Commander, we got trouble.
Lay it on me, Joker. I love bad news.
That ship's Sovereign? It's moving. I don't know what you did down there, but that thing just pulled a turn that would shear any of our ships in half. It's coming your way, and it's coming hard. You need to wrap things up in there fast.
This thing is fried. Orders, Commander?
We'll head for the breeding facility. Time to blow this place to hell.
Right, Commander. I'll meet you there. Joker out.
Oh, shit. We're gonna blow this place up, and it has a protein beacon inside of it. Damn.
The Geth are turning. Shepard must be nearing the target. Janto, keep them here. Circle around them. Enemy sighted.
That turret could punch some nasty.
You know what I want? I want...
Good work on that gun, Commander. We're beginning our assault on the other one.
I want MLB The Show and college football to be on PC. And I will... Because, you know, I always get one sports game, usually. But college football and MLB The Show is only on console. And so I only have NBA 2K, but...
That's the gun. We need to clear those gaps.
I'm gonna be honest. None of them have been... None of them, in my opinion, have been good enough for me to buy again. Because I buy it for the story, for my career mode. And none of them have been
the charges are set and ready.
really
Everybody get low and keep your heads
interested in me since, like, for a while, actually. Since, like, 2012. Not 2012, 2017 was the best one. I also bought 2020, I think, in 2022. But that was the last time.
Nice work. That's one less thing to worry about. Commander, I'm bringing us in. I'll get as close to the site as I can.
I definitely want college football and MLB The Show. But I don't want to rebuy an Xbox. Because then you have to buy Xbox Live. And it's just not worth. Because I want to get the Xbox Pass on PC.
Bomb is in position. We're all set here.
Commander, do you read me?
The nuke is almost ready, Lieutenant. Get to the rendezvous point.
Negative, Commander. The Geth have us pinned down on the AA tower. We've taken heavy casualties. Captain Kirahi's dead. We'll never make the rendezvous point in time.
Hold tight. We're coming to get you.
Negative. Just make sure that nuke is set. We'll hold them as long as we can.
It's okay, Commander. I need a couple of minutes to finish arming the nuke. Go get them and meet me back here.
You keep that nuke safe.
Oh, fuck.
There is something foul in the air here.
Reinforcements. We better hurry.
Chief, we just spotted a troop ship inbound to your location.
It's already here, and is bleeding Geth all over the bomb site.
Yeah.
Can you hold them off?
There's too many! I don't think we can hold them! I'm activating the nuke!
What the hell are you doing, Williams?
Making sure this bomb goes off, no matter what! It's done, Commander. Go get the lieutenant and get the hell out of here!
Belay that. We can handle ourselves. Go back and get Williams.
Williams, radio Joker and tell him to meet us at the bomb site.
Yes, Commander,
It's the right choice, and you know it, Ash.
Fight hard, Lieutenant. Die proud.
Aye, aye, Commander.
So the reason I chose Ashley's death bomb is because when you're fighting Saren, he goes, "Oh, we thought the Solarians were the real threat," but good. It was a good distraction. But if you're there fighting him, it makes no sense when he's saying that. It only makes sense if you're fighting him at the bomb, because he would be there at the bomb trying to defuse it. So it only makes sense to whoever you're saving to keep at the bomb and then go there. Holy shit. Oh yeah, give me that. Give me out of that. And we could sell, honestly, everything else. Try to
Commander, you
snipe me,
need to
bitch.
set the nuke and get out. We can't hold. Left flank, left flank. Suppressing fire. Suppressing.
I applaud you, Shepard. My Geth were utterly convinced the Solarians were the real threat.
Yeah,
An
see.
impressive diversion.
And if you're with the
Of course, it was
Solarians,
all for
it
nothing.
makes no sense.
I can't let you disrupt what I've accomplished here. You can't possibly understand what's really at stake.
Sovereign and its kind destroyed the Protheans. What else is there to understand?
You've seen the vision from the beacons, Shepard. You of all people should understand what the Reapers are capable of. They cannot be stopped. Do not mire yourself in pointless revolt. Do not sacrifice everything for the sake of petty freedoms. The Protheans tried to fight, and they were utterly destroyed. Trillions dead. But what if they had bowed before the invaders? Would the Protheans still exist? Is submission not preferable to extinction?
I'd rather die than live under the rule of those machines.
Now you see why I never came forward with this to the Council. We organics are driven by emotion instead of logic. We will fight even when we know we cannot win. But if we work with the Reapers, if we make ourselves useful, think how many lives could be spared. Once I understood this, I joined Sovereign, though I was aware of the dangers. I had hoped this facility could protect me.
So I have a couple things. What I want to bet, what happened is Saren discovered Sovereign, right? And figuring out what Sovereign is, he probably kind of did what Benezia did, joined Sovereign to try to like stop it, but Sovereign's control ended up influencing him, and he ended up working with Sovereign and, you know, fully, kind of like how Benezia joined Saren to kind of stop him, but Sovereign influenced her to actually join him fully.
You're afraid Sovereign is influencing you. You're afraid he's controlling your thoughts.
I've studied the effects of indoctrination. The more control Sovereign exerts, the less capable the subject becomes. That is my saving grace. Sovereign needs me to find the conduit. My mind is still my own, for now. But the transformation from ally to servant can be subtle. I will not let it happen to me.
Why are the Geth following Sovereign?
They believe Sovereign to be some kind of god, the pinnacle of their own evolution. But the reaction of their deity is most telling. It is insulted. Sovereign does not desire the pitiful devotions the Geth hurl at it. They are just tools, and no amount of belief on their part will change that. But as tools, they are useful. They will survive the coming invasion. If organic life is to survive, we must also prove we are useful. We must work with the Reapers.
Tell me why Sovereign needs the conduit. Tell me what it is. Maybe we can find a way to stop them.
The conduit is the key to your destruction and my salvation. Sovereign needs my help to find it. That is the only reason I have not been indoctrinated.
I'm not like you. I'd rather die fighting than live as a slave.
I'm not doing this for myself. Don't you see? Sovereign will succeed. It is inevitable. My way is the only way any of us will survive. I'm forging an alliance between us and the Reapers, between organics and machines. And in doing so, I will save more lives than have ever existed. But you would undo my work. You would doom our entire civilization to complete annihilation. And for that, you must die.
Fucking shoes. Boom, 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 boom. Why are you just watching?
All right, everybody, hang on.
I can't believe Caden didn't make it. How could we just leave him down there?
We had to leave him behind. Saren has to be stopped, at any cost.
It should have been me, Commander. You know that.
I'm sorry, Ash. I'd never leave you behind. I couldn't.
You know that.
I know, and I'm grateful. But Caden died because of me. Because of us.
Ash, how far are you going to drive yourself? Are you trying to be a martyr? To redeem your grandfather's honor?
That's not fair.
What the public and the military did to him was unfair. But I don't want to lose you because of it.
Aye, Shepard.
Commander, excuse me for interrupting, but I have an idea. I think the beacon you found in Saren's base was similar to the one you found on Eden Prime. It may have filled in the missing pieces of your vision. I might be able to help you put all those pieces together.
You want to join our minds again, don't you? Okay, go ahead.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. Incredible. I never thought the images would be so intense. I need a moment to collect myself.
We don't have a moment. Snap out of it. Tell me what you saw.
It's a distress call. A message sent out across the Prothean Empire. A warning against the Reapers, but the warning came too late.
What about the conduit?
There were other images, locations, places I recognized from my research. Ilos! The conduit is on Ilos!
I've never heard that name before.
I am not surprised. Ilos is in a region of space accessible only through the Mu Relay, but the Mu Relay was lost thousands of years ago. Nobody knows where it is.
How do you lose a mass relay?
Its original coordinates would place it deep inside the Terminus systems. Unfortunately, a star in one of those nearby systems went nova roughly 4,000 years ago. The shockwave sent the relay trillions of kilometers off course. Then the dust and the radiation from the exploding star engulfed that entire region in a dense nebula cloud. Finding any object in space is difficult. Finding the Mu Relay inside a nebula cloud is virtually impossible. It would take decades.
If nobody's ever been there, how did you recognize Ilos from my visions?
I recognized some of the landmarks from the photos and vids I'd seen during my research. I know of Ilos. I just do not know where it is.
Are you saying it's hopeless?
I am afraid so. Unless you somehow find the coordinates for the Mu Relay, then it would be possible to... Oh... I am sorry. The joining is... exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
I guess you could do Novaria and then Vermeer if you wanted to. Because you could get the coordinates to the Mu Relay, but you'd have no idea which planet you needed to go to.
We're done here. Dismissed.
Commander, there's a comm buoy nearby. I can link us in if you want to report back to the Citadel Council. You know, to warn them about Sovereign.
Set the link up, Joker. They need to know.
Patching it through.
I hope you don't plan to cut us off like last time, Commander. What you discovered on Vermeer is too important.
Saren is formidable enough without an army of Krogan serving under him.
Sovereign's the real problem here. The Reapers wiped out the Protheans. We're next.
Yes, we saw mention of this on your report. Sovereign, Ascension machine, a true artificial intelligence. This news is quite alarming, if it turns out to be accurate.
Sovereign's real. The Reapers are real. Saren even admitted it.
He's playing you, Shepard. Saren still has contacts on the Citadel. He probably saw your earlier reports. The ones talking about your vision and the Reapers.
It's highly possible Saren is using false information to throw you off balance. Our own intelligence has never turned up any corroborating information.
I tried to warn you about Saren. You didn't believe me then, and look how that turned out.
I believe you humans have a saying. Even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Oh, looks like we lost the signal, Joker.
Understood, Commander.
Yeah, fuck y'all. I'm gonna go talk to the people that are left.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better.
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine.
Alliance medical personnel.
I've been thinking about Saren. I actually feel a little sorry for him now.
He's no innocent victim. He was a ruthless bastard long before he fell under Sovereign's control.
I know his reputation, but he was a Spectre. I think he honestly believed everything he did was for the greater good. I wonder how he first fell into Sovereign's trap. Did he think he could somehow stop the Reapers from returning? Or was he simply driven by a lust for power and glory?
There's nothing noble about Saren or what he did. He got exactly what he deserved.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I should not waste sympathy on Saren. Not when there are so many others who have suffered because of him. Let's not spend every free minute talking about Saren. It is bad enough we are chasing him across the galaxy.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
You have my gratitude, Commander. Most people would have left our team behind. Still, I find the loss of Captain Kirahi troubling. But I won't blame you. I know you lost one of your own as well.
He's just one man. Many more will be saved because of what he did.
That is our lot, I suppose. But there may come a day when so many have been sacrificed, it will be impossible to tell who won.
True.
The mission was a success. That will have to be enough. We won't trouble you for long. Our unit will be disbanded as soon as we depart. Good luck, Commander Shepard.
Hey, Skipper. Seems like everything's coming together. After what we saw in Vermeer, it better come together. Alenko, the lieutenant, I'd hate to think his loss meant nothing.
We have to get everyone together on this. The Alliance can't take the Reapers alone.
The bigger they are, the more megatons we chuck. We've got warning now. We'll be ready. There's a reason for everything that happened, Shepard, even if you don't understand it at the time. What happened on Akuz, it's not easy to lose your unit, I know. But it gave you the drive you needed on this mission. And that got you here, commanding the finest tin can in the Alliance fleet. This is exactly where the galaxy needs you to be. No pressure.
Where do you need me, Chief?
Wouldn't mind a foot massage, sir. Sorry, I'll be serious. I need time to think. We've been focused on the mission. When we're done, it'll be different, I swear. You alright with that?
I understand, Chief. The galaxy isn't gonna save itself.
The cheering mobs will never know how much you've sacrificed, Commander. Sleep tight, Shepard.
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
What for, Garrus?
For everything. Taking me with you, letting me be part of your team. I've learned a lot. I've thought about what you said, about eliminating the threat immediately, regardless of the cost. You were right. You were right about Dr. Salian, too. Killing him was the only solution. This way, we'll know he'll never hurt anyone again.
I'm glad you see it that way. Keep that in mind when we meet Saren.
Don't worry, Commander. I will.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you...
You bet, Commander.
How do we sell? Okay. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure there's nothing better than what I have. And what anyone else has. Before I just go and sell everything I got. Because I am doing that. Alright. Definitely upgraded Ashley's. And then Garrus's. Alright, now we can sell everything.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
I'm maxed out on money. Get maxed out on now we're maxed out on everything.
Feels like we're getting near the end, doesn't it, Shepard? With Saren, I mean.
If we don't stop him soon, it'll be too late.
You'll find the conduit before he does. I know you will. You have to. And after this is all over, when my pilgrimage ends and I go back to my own people, I'll be proud to say I was a part of it.
We couldn't have done this without you, Telly.
You've been good to me. A lot of people treat Quarians like second-class citizens. They just want us to go back to our fleet and disappear. But you've treated me just like everyone else on your crew. Like an equal. That means a lot, and it says something about you. Whatever happens, I just want to say thank you for that.
I didn't bring you along as a favor, Tally. You're here because you contribute to the mission, and I need all the help I can get on this one.
Don't worry. You can always count on me.
I should go.
I hope in the new Mass Effect, like that they're making, you can choose the species you are, and it affects the story. Because in Dragon Age, you can be a Qunari, an elf, a dwarf, a human. You know, in Mass Effect, you're only Commander Shepard. I want to be able to play a Solarian, a Krogan, a Quarian, a Turian, and it like affect the story, you know? We need 2 more Asari writings. Honestly, we might just go from system to system. Trying to figure out where.
Message coming in.
Oh.
Patching it through.
I have a difficult assignment, Commander. You're the only one I can trust to get it done. There's a criminal leader named Darius in the Skillian Verge who controls most of the raider activity. I'd like you to negotiate a ceasefire with him.
You're kidding. Admiral, I'm the last person who should be negotiating a ceasefire.
That's exactly why I chose you, Commander. Darius is a warrior. He wouldn't take an alliance negotiator seriously. But with your very public achievements, you represent a strong image that Darius has to respect. Show him that the Alliance won't back down. Show him he better make peace while he can.
I still think this is a mistake, Admiral.
You're not under my command, but we need you for this job. You're the only one that can get it done right. The meeting will take place on a remote barren planet. I'm transmitting the coordinates now. I'm also transmitting the background for this negotiation. 5th Fleet out.
Oh, that's okay. So this is Doctor's Heart's area. Okay. Interesting. We still
Message coming in.
Okay, here we are.
Patching it through.
I've received some information I thought you'd want to see, Commander. Someone is killing former Alliance scientists.
There it is.
There have been 4 deaths in the past month.
Former scientists? Sounds like someone has a project they'd like to keep secret.
We found a connection between the scientists and you.
And me.
They all worked on a classified project several years ago, on a cruise.
A cruise? I lost my whole unit there. You're saying that our scientists were involved?
I can't get any information on what they were working on. The project records were sealed. Commander, Shepard, what you do with this is up to you. I just thought you'd want to know. There was one other scientist on the project, Dr. Wayne. I'm transmitting his last known coordinates. Good luck. Fifth Fleet out.
Matriarch riding. That's one. We need one more. So, I wonder when my spacer background comes into play. Okay, so yeah, we'll just go to a restart cluster now and see if there's any, like, any side quests we can do, because once we complete Novaria, it'll throw us into the last mission. And there'll be no turning back. What level am I? We got 3 more levels. One more matriarch riding and We'll probably get those 3 levels and during the very end of the last mission.
On me.
Stay back! I've got no grief with you. All I want is this bastard.
Please! He's a madman! Mr. Toombs, you're insane! You need help!
Shut up! You don't get to lie. You don't... Shepard? My God. Shepard, is that you?
Corporal Toombs? But I saw you die on a coos. How did you get here?
They took me, Shepard. The scientists.
You can't prove any of this. This man is delusional.
See, they were running tests on the Thresher Maws. They let those things hit us just to watch and study. I woke up in a holding cell. The scientists were delighted I'd survived. Now they had someone to run tests on.
What did they do to you, Toombs?
You can't believe Toombs. He doesn't have any proof. I demand a fair trial.
Fuck your trial.
He was there! You bastard! He knows the truth. They treated me like a lab animal. I only escaped because somebody destroyed Cerberus, their big organization. This man deserves to die, Shepard. For you, for me, for everyone else in the unit. Are you with me?
Corporal, if you kill him, you're a criminal. But I'm a Spectre. Nobody will question me.
You can't kill me. You don't know who you're dealing with.
Damn it, Shepard, this is my kill. You got out with a few scratches and a scary reputation. I'm the one they tortured.
And I'm the one they can't prosecute, Toombs. You don't get to throw your life away so easily.
It's really over? Maybe the screaming will stop now. I don't know.
All you can do is keep going. Joker, tell the 5th Fleet we need a ship for pickup.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Toombs stares at the scientist's corpse, his hands balled into the fist. Slowly, with visible effort, he opens his hands and exhales. You catch his eye gesture towards the door. He won't be left behind again. Someone from my unit is alive, and they ran fucking tests on him. What the fuck? Fucking Cerberus, piece of shit.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
I reviewed your report on the situation, Commander. It's unfortunate Dr. Wayne ended up dead, but based on your report, your actions were understandable. Corporal Toombs seems to have found some closure. Hopefully with therapy, he'll have a normal life again someday. I hope this helped you find some peace, Commander. Thank you. 5th Fleet out.
I hope so too. I feel like we've been here before. Yeah, you land here. Oh yeah, we've been here before. If we can survey a planet here, that means we haven't been here. But with that, I can highlight it. Yeah, I feel like we've been here. Apparently we've been here too. I'm just trying to find that last matriarch writing. Maybe I should look it up. Is there any in the Voyager cluster? Nope. Okay, so Armstrong Nebula. Fuck's negotiation. Is there any horse in it? Yeah. Boom. The last one we needed. Sorry, I'm texting my friend. We're gonna hang out this weekend, but his baby mama is trying to leave the state because she accepted a job, but she's trying to take the kid, and you can't do that. Alright, we got the Asari writing. We need one more Prothean artifact. Yeah, don't care, I don't care. I mean, she could still take the job, but she'd have to leave the kid. But I don't think But you know, I don't think she would do that. I've met her once, so I met her once. I was there when they met, which is kind of insane. So like, he dated her and I dated her best friend. But me and the best friend broke up, and then they ended up breaking up, but then I guess they got back together and then had a kid. And then for some other reason they just broke up. Now she's trying to do some dumb shit.
I'd hoped the Alliance would take this meeting seriously. Instead, they insult me by sending a military grunt to show me how tough they are. Your file says you couldn't even save the rest of your unit on a cruise. You got everyone killed.
I'm not here to put up with your crap, Darius. Shall we talk, or should I just shoot you now?
You can't speak to me that way. You and your Alliance owe me, Shepard. You see this gun? This is your gun. Your military set me up here, and now it wants to pretend it doesn't know me. But I know the truth. The Alliance needed me here, so treat me with the respect I deserve!
You said we set you up. Did the Alliance give you weapons?
After the Batarians were driven out of the Verge, the Alliance wanted to stabilize the region. I had the strongest syndicate in the area. They gave me the weapons and money I needed to take over. So do not pretend we are so different, soldier! I deserve your Alliance's gratitude, not these attacks!
Someone once said that diplomacy comes from the barrel of a gun.
I mean, they sent me here to kill him anyways. But they just couldn't say kill him. Any day that ends with one less crackpot self-proclaimed lord out of the frontier is a good one. You've earned your pay today. Millions for defense no one cent for tribute, not 1 cent. What? How does that make any fucking sense? Fuck, bitch. Fuck, bitch. Fuck. Oh, the exit door was closed. Yeah, we had to go up there anyways. He said bad words about
Message coming in.
me and getting my
Patched it
unit
through.
killed, so
I'm
fuck it.
sorry that you were unable to negotiate
Sure
with
you were.
Darius peacefully. His death is regrettable.
No, it's not.
Nevertheless, the resulting chaos will create a power vacuum that makes future raids upon our miners unlikely.
You put Darius in power, but he was getting greedy. You wanted me to kill him.
The Alliance does not condone assassination. We would never give that order. Killing Darius was your decision alone. And because you're a Spectre, we couldn't reprimand you if we wanted to.
That's why they sent me to talk to him, quote unquote, because they knew hopefully I'd kill him and not actually negotiate with him. And then they can claim I'm a Spectre, I can't be disciplined, so they can't do anything about it. If anyone, like, asks. Fucking smart cover up.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Alright, we're going to save here, and we are going to end stream, and tomorrow we'll finish Mass Effect 1. So I will see you guys.